Good evening and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here we are on day 333, and I'm continuing where I left off yesterday, which is in sharing some readings from Steiner. This is from a pretty cool book called The Inner Life of the Earth, which is a number of chapters written by different authors. And this particular entry is Subnature and the Second Coming. Okay, so I'm just going to read a little bit about television and what Steiner had to say about it. And he wrote this in 1917. And this had... he was writing about the medium of film and its detrimental effect on human beings. And it has a lot to do with why I've created this channel at all, which is a storytelling channel mostly. I've asked people that it's not about watching or looking at the video as much as it's just close your eyes and listen. I have posted a lot of videos, though, where I share something beautiful or interesting, or hopefully functional. But the main point when I started this channel was to inspire the imagination of anyone who would listen to the stories that I tell. And Steiner felt that imagination was really, really important, as did Einstein as well. So, storytelling is just an incredible way to inspire your imagination, because instead of looking at images that are projected upon a screen, you're actually creating the images in your own mind, which is really a powerful skill or muscle or strength to exercise. I talked about all the benefits of hooking up the brain physiology in a way that wouldn't be hooked up otherwise, because you're making connections between all the different things that the story's about. And that's how our imagination is really increased and inspired. And along with that comes our intelligence. Okay, here's Steiner. While people are sitting at the cinema, what they see there does not make its way into the ordinary faculty of perception. It enters a deeper, more material stream that we usually employ for our perception. A person becomes etherically, etheric has to do with the energy body. A person becomes etherically goggle-eyed at the cinema and develops eyes like those of a seal, only much larger. I mean, larger etherically. This works in a materializing way, not only upon what the person has in consciousness, but upon their deepest subconscious. And then during a later conversation with the musician Jan Stutten in the fall of 1918, Steiner added these comments about movies. They meet an elementary need in human beings in a clever and cunning way. This is the hunger for the world of pictures, images, and the forces connected therewith. This was the period of silent movies. However, film is not an artistic medium. It corrupts the human being's relationship to space and time. That's serious. Kills fantasy, harms the ether body, and works against human freedom. It leads to compulsive thoughts and destroys the faculty for imagination. The latter use of imagination refers to conscious clairvoyance. Now, this is some serious stuff. Okay, you want to rob a human being of their innate powers. There's no better way. than looking at these screens. So again, when you listen to my channel, listen to stories I tell, please turn away from the screen, close your eyes and listen, unless it's a video that's about something beautiful, functional, or interesting. I mean, listen to this. Corrupts the human being's relationship to space and time. Of course it does. You're watching a movie or even a YouTube video and suddenly you're transported to wherever that thing was videoed. You're transported to like a whole nother storyline that has nothing to do with the one that you're actually living. It's just some serious stuff. Kills fantasy. Your imagination is taken away. Your ability to fantasize. Because your mind is filled with all these images that are not even yours. They don't come from nature. They don't come from within your mind. They're projected into your being through screens. Harms the ether body, the energy body. I know after I've watched a movie, which believe me, I love to watch movies. They're amazing. But after I've watched a movie, let's say in the middle of the day, and you're sitting watching a movie, I feel completely uninspired to do anything afterwards. Like the energy has just been sucked out of me. Maybe you've shared an experience like that. And all in all, this works against human freedom. Now, I think you really need to question what is human freedom. What is our freedom about? And how do we actually claim it? Something I think about a lot. So I'm going to finish here for today, and I'm going to continue in the next, at least couple days, talking about this harmonic influence, what we can do actually to pull ourselves out of it as best we can. So, okay, thanks for joining. Hope you have a good rest of your day. It's actually Thanksgiving Day here in the United States, for what that's worth.